Early! Shit, it's early! Morning! 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 For the people! For the people! For the people!
Can you hear me? Hey, Rich, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro. We're going live
It's
now.
Patrick.
Okay, cool.
Wake up, sunshine, and time to rise and grind. Coffee brewing, Rich Rockwell's on my mind. Mics are high, got that energy flowing. DJ in the booth, and the laughter keeps growing. Wrestling announcer spitting lines so quick, like with a football game. And he's a play-by-play slick. Torch in his hand, now he's running the show. Funny man vibes, got that endless flow. Guests lined up, bring them one by one. From the ring to the field, oh, this day's just begun. Rich Rockwell, the morning vibe, feel that beat. With the whole world tuning in, let the laughter compete. Football plays, wrestling tales, it's all about the zest. This show is for the people, man, we're bringing our best. Yeah, I step up, bringing our best. So, we're bringing our best. So, we're bringing our best. Yeah. From local legends to stars on the rise. Every week a new voice, endless surprise. Rich keeps it rolling like a perfect pass. Jokes on deck, no worries, just laugh it off fast. Rolling through topics, touch on culture and more. Life's a ring, man, we're ready to score. Got fans in the stands, hear them shout and cheer. Rich hooks us close like a friend always near. Rich Rockwell, the morning vibe, feel that beat. With the whole world tuning in, let the laughter compete. Football plays, wrestling tales, it's all about the zest. This show is for the people, man, we're bringing our best. So come on in, it's a party, no regrets. From the mat to the mic, here's the freshest sense. Rich is your guide in this audio race. With laughter and wisdom, it's the ultimate space. So what's next on our list? Bring the fun, don't you fret. With our DJ Rich Rockwell Interior, don't miss a beat. Each episode's a journey where we laugh and we cheer. So strap in tight, folks, the show's pumped up here. Rich Rockwell, the morning vibe, feel that beat. With the whole world tuning in, let the laughter compete. Football plays, wrestling tales, it's all about the zest. This show is for the people, man, we're bringing out there. Yeah, man, we're bringing out there. Yeah, man, we're bringing out there. Yeah, I said we're bringing out there.
Come on, Chris. Did you know I had to reset my password 3 times in a line because somebody keep leaving the cat box on and I don't be noticing. So I get kicked out of my thing 3 times. Somebody keep leaving the cat box on the computer and they clock in.
We are back, of course. I am not, though. No, you can hear me, but you can't see me. Hang on, let's fix that real quick. While we're doing that, everybody, let's say what's up to my co-host, Ontario Hill, joining us live on location from his JOB. What's up, man?
What is up, man? You know, it's weird because we got to do this 2 days a week, but I like doing this. Like, I feel like I'm a news reporter on site with late breaking news, you know, so.
Right. All right, I think everybody can see me now. Can you see me?
Can you see me?
I can see you. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Is everything
Yeah, I
good?
can. Yeah, I can see you.
Man, I'm telling you, I
Good
feel like
morning.
I don't know what happened around here. You know how the studio is set up, so forgive me if it's a little bit darker, but like three of the lights in here just randomly went off. My garage door won't open anymore. Like I don't know what's going on, man. It's
Are you
I'm sure I blew a
serious?
circuit somewhere.
You got a case of the gremlins.
Right, right. So what you been up to, man?
Yeah.
Anything exciting happening for you besides what's coming this weekend?
Well, the storm. Yeah. Really nothing much. I kind of just last night I kicked up my training. I mean, it's weird, bro. I've been back at it like maybe for a full month, like continuously going at it.
Yeah.
Started taking bumps, so look, that'll be interesting. But besides that, nothing much. Well, besides talking to you, Rich, about how we're going to, if you enlighten the people about how we're going to bring back characteristics of the original staple, if you don't mind telling me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Why don't you? Well, before we do that, let me say what's up to everybody and good morning. Good morning, Granny Hulkster, joining us on Facebook. How you doing this morning? What's up, Tactical? Tactical says, "I'm rich, bitch." Also says, "Nice are mics are hot, Unc." Yeah, he was talking. See, I need to put like a warning or something on Jitsi when we have people join us that we can still hear you. Like, there's no way to mute those mics. Man,
Well,
so.
well, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Let me try something. Hold on.
What? Yeah, no, we can't hear you now. Yeah, there we go. Just have to let
Okay,
everybody know to stay
there you go.
on mute.
What it was, I'm at the job and
Right.
I'm here. I'm busy talking to people in the background because I have to train a guy for 2 days. I train also, so I have to train a new guy for 2 days.
Yep.
Um, so when I'm at the job, I keep forgetting that there's a button to cut the mic off. But hey, for all y'all listening, this a mic sound nice. There you go. Okay, so yeah. So what we got going on today, Rich? What you got for us, man?
Man, we got a lot going on. Man, of course, there's a lot to talk about. Of course, the most incoming thing is everybody's freaking out over this winter storm that's gonna hit this weekend, man. And I've heard anywhere from a quarter inch of ice and 3 inches of snow to 15 feet of snow, and we're all gonna die. So I don't know, man. We'll
Well,
try it out. I'll tell you what, though, man. I had to go out this morning to take my cousin to work, and of course drop the kiddo off at school. And dude, man, I don't know if it's like because everybody heard, that it's gonna snow, but let me let you know right now, what's falling is called rain. It's 38 degrees outside. It can't freeze. You can drive on rain just fine.
okay, but here's the problem. Since I live down here, I've had one problem with everybody as far as driving on these Arkansas roads. No disrespect to no one. Here's my thing. My thing is this. I've lived here now for a while. From the we're both from the Midwest.
Right.
You guys act like it's the end of the damn world when they say it's gonna snow or rain. It's gonna rain. God, really? Seriously, just prep. As many damn doom preppers or people that live in this area prep for, oh man, we might run out of sardines in the next 3 years. Let's go buy a can of sardines. They got a long wall of tissue. It's like you can't prep for this little shit here. I don't know, bro. It's funny to me.
I'm
So.
not worried about it. I mean, hey, I got some wood for the fireplace. Thank you, T-Mac. And, man, if
And I
power
got a
goes out,
generator. I had to have a generator.
Right,
Do you have a generator?
You got a generator?
Do you have one?
No, I don't. No.
Yeah, that's a good thing to have. In
Yep.
case something goes wrong. But
Then
yeah.
we can still go live even without power, right?
Yes, because the generators ran through gas, and I can hook a lot of stuff up through it.
Right,
So.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, most people would be, worried about the essentials, like, being sure their, I don't know, refrigerators
Oh no,
plugged
I'm worried about
in.
my podcast. No.
Yeah, dude. I just need all my podcast equipment, the internet, PlayStation, and TV hooked up, man. We'll be good to go.
Well, you got some news for us. What you got for us on the news side today, Rich?
Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and dive into some news you can use. Wall Street saw a notable downturn yesterday as major U.S. stock indexes dipped after reports signaled possible new tariffs on certain European imports, linked to a broader trade negotiation. Investors reached to uncertainty around international trade and potential economic fallout, blah, blah, blah. it'll bounce right back. It always does. This happens, and then something will go crazy. Um, and you
But,
know,
but
and
have you
reboot it.
noticed though now? Have you noticed though now? This has been like as far as our tariffs and taxes on goods exporting and importing. This has been one of the roughest times we've had as far as extended period with that type of thing.
I
And it's
mean, it has, but again, like you get into a political discussion with that one because a lot of people,
oh no no
blame
no
Trump
not
and don't, and
necessarily.
yeah, but
Not necessarily. See, that's the thing. Everything don't have to go to politics. You can really
right.
talk
I
about that
mean,
without
it
politics,
ties
right?
back into it.
Yeah.
What's up, little doggy? How you doing, little doggy? Sam, morning, fellers, on Facebook. Here's
Good morning, dog.
some news a little bit closer to home. Rural hospitals in Arkansas are facing ongoing operational challenges, with some facilities closing critical services to stay afloat. For example, the Ouachita County Medical Center in Camden recently shut down its OB clinic and intensive care unit, underscoring broader statewide issues around access to care in less densely populated areas. Community leaders and healthcare advocates are pushing for expanded telehealth services and funding solutions to help stabilize rural healthcare options. I mean, not that, healthcare is becoming nearly impossible to afford, anyways. Like, just for example, I gotta take the kiddo to a doctor's appointment today to get his next refill on medicine, and we had just switched doctors and everything, and they're like, "Hey, can you come in? We just need to, see the prescription bottle and everything, verify it's accurate." And I'm like, "Sure. Are you gonna do that for free? Because otherwise, it's $150 just for me to come in there, plus what I have to pay for the medicine. Like, I can't just send
Well,
you a
not only
picture of it or something."
not only that, also too, I have a bone to pick as far as where we live at. It's like, okay, so not only is it bad that you don't have you have to pay, out of pocket for these services, which we have insurance for, but some odd reason the insurance, like my granddaughter, now her appointments that were free are $200 a visit, which
Yeah.
is bad when you're on a limited budget. But
Right.
not only that, but we live in an area where if we have a serious emergency because of the way it's set up in our city, the hospital that is here won't even see us. We have to literally go 40 miles or 30 miles to get to an actual doctor. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right.
Connected with the hospital if you have to go there for emergencies. That's another issue too in these areas. It's like, don't mess with the health coverage if you're not going to give people access to have the health care.
Well, exactly. And dude, I mean, the cost of healthcare alone, like just for insurance, I don't understand it anymore, man. I really don't, because I thought it was supposed to become more affordable. Now, like for my insurance, I have like a $3,000 deductible every year that I have to hit before, which I don't go to the doctor that much. Um, but a $3,000 deductible that I have to hit before they'll even pay for anything. Plus, in the meantime, it's all the charges that you're racking up. I mean, that's what contributes to the $3,000. But, dude, it's insane. It's just plus, having to pay monthly for it, and I'm a smoker, so I have to pay more than the normal person or whatever, a non-smoker. It just everywhere you go,
So
man.
let me let me ask our viewers and followers right now. If I can ask them a question. So for all those who are listening, when you have to go to, seeing as things are so expensive now, do you prefer to go right to the hospital in case you, because think about it, if you go to the doctor, you're packing up visits and he's probably goes, okay, fourth visit, all we're going to do is send you to the hospital.
Right, right.
So do you think it makes more sense now? It's all like you have something wrong with you, just go right to the hospital and then have the hospital like, okay, well, this is some kind of, you can go see your doctor. Then instead
Right.
of going to your doctor and having your doctor seen to the hospital, knowing that those bills are going to add up. I'm just curious what people think about that.
Yeah.
Because I'm one of the ones, if I go to a doctor, I'm not going to a hospital. No matter how many times they tell me, it's like, no, you're my doctor, what we can get fixed here. So I'm just being honest. It's like, it's a serious thing.
I
You
mean,
know,
it is. It is. I guess, for me, I think I would rather go to the doctor than just going straight to the hospital. Um, I guess I just feel like I'm gonna get, I'm gonna have a doctor that's gonna look at my symptoms more in depth, unless it's something like, like if I'm having a heart attack, I'm not gonna call up my doctor and be like, hey, can I schedule an appointment for 3 months from now? I think I might be having a heart attack. Like, I'm gonna go to the hospital. But for other little things, I'm just gonna go to the doctor. Little doggy says I'm self-pay, I get a discount. Also want to say good morning, David. He said he popped in, said what up, peeps. And hey, Wendy Beerling on, my Wendy. She's on. She's in Nebraska, heading to Illinois. So truck driver Wendy, be safe out there. We're getting a lot of snow and stuff coming in down here. What's up, man?
Here's the crazy thing: is like she's leaving this area to go to an area that just had that. I heard it was horrible up there. So it's like she kind of did the reverse migration thing, and it's actually going to work for her this time.
Right.
So yeah.
Right. Turkey says cash is king, but I just don't go to a regular doctor. I'll see a specialist for what I need. Little doggy says I found insurance to be a waste of money. I mean, I can't not disagree with him, man. It does seem like it's a waste of money, but also the law requires me to have insurance on my child.
And your vehicle. But here's the thing: like I always thought there should be like a give me back. I call it a give me back program.
Right.
If I have a company I'm paying insurance to, or for car, health, anything, and I never use that insurance. Because here's the thing about them, I believe you should get some type of percentage of that back when I do my taxes.
Right.
I have not used I've been on your insurance for a year. I've been to not one doctor's appointment. I've got car insurance. I've usually had not one accident. Because here's the thing. When you go to have a situation happen to collect on those insurances as far as car or health, they see you through a whole bunch of paperwork and a bunch of damn hoops to get the money that they owe you.
Right.
So if that's the case, when I don't be a person that had to use you for anything, give me some of that money back. And
like an insurance refund?
Yeah, put it this way. I'm with Doggy. Insurance to me sometimes, insurance is just in case. It's not, You're going to need this, no, just in case you might need it. That's what insurance is.
No, he's not. Little doggy said your kid isn't on our kids. No, he's not. Actually, like, I don't say this bragging or anything. I make just over the cutoff threshold for any type of government assistance in Arkansas as a single dad. Which is so annoying to me because, like, after taxes get taken out and everything, and health insurance and 401k and yada yada yada, everything that I gotta pay, I actually fall below the threshold. But because they look at it pre-tax, I'm like $100 above what the threshold is. So they say no assistance for me.
And to me, that is a bunch of garbage. I hate when they do that. Why do you look? Do not tax me or get me to fill out tax in a bracket on money that you already taken from.
Right.
So if I made 50,000 gross, I might only bring home 30,000 of that net. So you're already taking 20,000 of that.
Right.
Why in the world would you? It don't make sense to me, Rich. Why in the world would you count? Why in the world would you count my anything I do, my budget, anything like that, from gross, considering gross is not what I'm taking home.
Right. No, exactly, man. And like I said, I mean, I don't, I'm not living luxurious or anything. I pull in about 40 a year. But yeah, David Murphy says, oh, I know you're paying, Rich. Yeah, it's super annoying, man, because I see all my taxes go out that pay for all these programs. And to be honest, it's also frustrating because I feel like, I've worked my whole entire workable life, adult life, if that's what you want to call it, climbing the ranks and getting to, higher paying jobs and things. And now, back when I was a kid, I mean, dude, to make $20 an hour, you were going to be set for life. You'd be living like a king. You'd be, maybe not a king, but you'd be able to live pretty comfortably, man. And now,
Dude,
to finally obtain that, and it's like, man, I still make minimum wage, even though I make $20 an hour.
Dude, I still got my first check for stubs from when I worked at McDonald's. When I first started working, I was making $3-something an hour, and I thought I was doing it. I mean, I'm like, $3-something an hour, ain't nothing but 13. Because back then, you could work at McDonald's at 12 or 13 years old.
Right.
So I'm like, dude, I'm doing it. I'm at McDonald's. I'm making $3-something an hour. I'm like, man, and And the maximum minimum wage at the time was like $4 and something cents. So I'm like, what? I'm making almost what the adults make. And that don't mean shit.
Right, right,
And
man. No, you're
back
making
then,
what everybody makes. Yeah.
and back then, insurance, I was able to get insurance for free. I just was. It's like, even as an adult, it's like that's one thing too. Is like with everything going the way it is, like you were talking about the tariffs, and you were talking about just we live in that time of the economy, bro, where everything is going up except for your paycheck.
Right, right. Little doggy said, "What's really messed up is I thought those numbers that they're I'm sorry. Is that those numbers that they're using to disallow you from insurance? He's talking about for assistance." Was set at a time when inflation was lowered, everything cost less 20 to 30 years ago. Absolutely.
Yeah.
He said, little dog, he said, bro, I think being a single daddy will qualify for our kids B. That may be, I don't know. I went to the website. I've tried to apply. I filled out all the paperwork countless times. And it always tells me the same thing. So I just, at this point, it is what it is. It comes out of the paycheck. It's gone before I can even see it, out of sight, out of mind sort of thing. But
I'll tell you this, Rich. If you live, like where I'm from, I looked at the guidelines. I was looking at the guidelines of different stuff. So where I come from, like there might be a guideline for help that you can make $60,000 a year as a 2-parent home, or you had to make like 50,000. I'm just numbers. You had to make like 50,000. So say you had to make like about $4,000 a month as a single parent not to qualify for services there.
Right.
Here, you can't make more than like a couple of grand, if that.
Right.
And I'm thinking with it, and it's like it is the area that you're in. It's the area. This is the land of old money.
Right.
This is the land of old money. Everybody here that has money here, this state, many people don't come here or live here. They don't invert themselves here unless they're older or they're retiring.
Right.
And so the people that live here already have that old money, which means that they have money that's in the state. It's generational money. Their families that are here leave here and come back here. And so that is another reason why the economy hasn't really changed any, because it's the same group of people with money that's lived here, always lived here. That's not going to change as far as the guidelines, which affects, you get medical.
Right, right. Turkey said my W-2 is over $400K this year, but what I had left, I could get food stamps. I mean, that may be the case. I'm sure if you, finagle some numbers and things like that, there's a way to do it, but I just haven't figured that out yet.
Gross. Just go net. Just go net. If you already tax my gross, just
why
go
do I
net.
have to jump through all these hoops, man? I got enough trying to deal with and figure out the system and the ways around it and everything. Just make it, it's just one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, congratulations. You made it this far where, a little bit of support would help push you over that edge and you'd be okay. But no, we're going to leave you here and just let you, even though you made it this far, we're going to make you suffer now because you made it that far. We're not going to help. You can do it. I mean, hey, come on. Just, it's only taking you this long. Why not a little longer? So, good morning, Mia. How you doing? She said Medicare got slammed this year. I now have co-pays on my medicine, and they aren't cheap either. No, they're not. And you can use anything, same thing. My kiddo, he's got to have a monthly medicine for his ADHD. Even with insurance, when I go to pick it up, it's still $60. So you're thinking now I'm paying roughly about $150 every 2 weeks just for the insurance, paying $150 to go to the doctor, then $60 for the month of medicine every month. Like, it adds up quick, man. It really does. It really does.
And the thing about it is, Rich, I don't see an end in sight. I just don't see a solution to this.
I don't. I'm right there with you, man. I really don't.
Put it this way, I don't know if you get to certain mission, but I work with a guy he's walking in the background now. That's my Uncle Jimmy. Everybody say hi to Uncle Jimmy.
What's up, Uncle Jimmy? How you doing? Welcome to Rich and the People, man.
He said good morning. Well, Uncle Jimmy works here with me. He's an older guy that works here, and not to get into his business, but he does. He has this thing with his medical conditions and his family.
Right.
And it's to the point where it's like, you go to these appointments, you might miss some work.
Right.
And because the budgets are so tight, it's like, does Jimmy miss his appointments, Or and there's it's days you can't always like say somebody like even with me with my wife or even with Jim's wife. If you have multiple appointments during that week, you can't take multiple days off.
Right.
And there's only so many things, so many times. It's only so much time a lunch break will give you.
This
And
is
so
true.
that's what I was saying about. Yes, I was saying about. And so combine all that with the insurance. Like what we're talking about, combine all that factor of having to miss work, but then having to pay into, a medical system that you're not getting your full benefits from. And then on top, like Turkey just said, on top of that, then we're getting hit for the gross number and not the net number. Because if he was getting hit for the net number, that day he missed that work would help him more than detract him. Because if he's getting counted for that day of work that he missed, and it's a net, like, okay, he missed that much money. Okay, let's put that in consideration. But they don't do that.
Right, right. Little Doggy says he sees an end in sight only because he listens to Donald Trump's speeches. So, I mean, one way or the other, hey, we're not. I said that, and as soon as I said that, I was like, oh, I shouldn't have. That's gonna open up. But yeah.
You better stop. No,
Hey, let's
we're
move
okay.
on to
We're
some
bigger than
sports. Sorry, tactical. We got to cover it anyway. So, baseball fans are celebrating as Carlos Beltran and Andrew Jones were elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame as part of the 2026 class. Beltran, known for his 20-year MLB career that combined power and speed, cleared the 75% vote threshold on his fourth ballot. Jones, a defensive standout with 10 gold gloves and more than 400 career home runs, earned induction in his ninth year on the ballot. Both will be enshrined in Cooperstown this July, joining an elite class of legends and cementing their places among the sport's all-time greats. So congratulations to them. Moving on to NFL, as the NFL offseason progresses, the coaches' landscape is definitely shifting. The Buffalo Bills have parted ways with head coach Sean McDermott following another strong regular season that ended in playoff disappointment. McDermott, who posted a 98-50 record with the Bills, is expected to remain in demand across the league as teams look for experienced leaders to steer their rosters. Several other franchises have already filled their coaching vacancies, making this one of the busiest offseason periods in recent memory. And Turkey said he's going to go take care of some business in the bathroom while we do sports, which is, roughly the same thing.
but here's the thing about that coaching thing. I don't get excited about it any longer because it's a recycle. It's a recycle of the same guys who keep losing everywhere else.
Right.
Professional sports is the only place you can be a loser and still keep your job. Oh, hold on, wait. Meteorologist too. I thought about that. Meteorologist.
There you go.
Podcast hoster, that too. Yeah, so
Well, in college basketball, the Kentucky Wildcats are gathering momentum down the stretch of SEC play. After a come-from-behind win over Tennessee, the Wildcats is positioning itself as a contender in the conference with key upcoming games that could impact NCAA tournament seeding. Coach and players alike are emphasizing consistency and execution as the Wildcats look to peak at just the right time, man. So, starting to shape up a little early. March Madness ain't too far away, man.
And what's weird about that? It's like, I think, speaking of money, see, Turkey, he went to the bathroom at the wrong time. Because, hey, Turkey, you can bet you can get some more giblets on this. You put your giblets in the one big pot and you make the money off of it. No. But the tournament, this is one of the biggest. Well, giblets by cash. But the tournament is one of the biggest things right now that's going on is that tournament. And it's high stakes money. You have people that like the sponsors are ridiculous. It's not just, it's like big time sponsors get into this.
Right.
Frito-Lay, Coca-Cola, Pepsi. It's like, gee whiz. It's like everybody's got something for this. Dude, they parlayed this sports thing into like big time moolah.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure.
You saw they stressed everybody. So they finally got a playoffs to make it better for the teams. No, they didn't. They made it better for them. Now you get more football. You can sell more tickets, get more big events. Bro, it's like, it's all about the cash grab. But, hey, it's worth it, though. I love it. I love sports, and I'm super, super excited.
There you go, man. There you go. Well, hey, let's wrap it up with sports right now. We'll be back with some good stories and some crazy ones, too. We'll be back here in just a few minutes.
Living in a world where they can't let it go. All these fake ass smiles, man, I'm seeing the show. People pointing fingers like they run the block, but I'm sitting back chilling, not giving a fuck. I've been trapped in the drama, they can keep the pain. Caring about the haters, that's a lost campaign. Life's too short to be caught in the trap, so I'm burning all the bridges, yeah, I'm cutting that crap. Fucking caring fucking sucks, that's why I don't give two fucks. No fucks given, I'm rising up like a phoenix from the muck. Plot twist in the story, I'm the one they hate, but I'm living on my terms and there ain't no debate. Got my heart locked down, yeah, I threw away the key. They want my attention, man, they gotta pay a fee. Words that they spit, it's a circus act, but I'm the lion roaring, you know I'm done with all that crap. Fakes in my face, can't keep up the charade. Talking all that nonsense like I'm here for a debate. But this is my life, I'm living it raw. I'm done with the caution, I'm breaking all the law. Fucking caring fucking sucks, that's why I don't give two fucks. No fucks given, I'm rising up like a phoenix from the muck. Plot twist in the story, I'm the one they hate, but I'm living on my terms and there ain't no debate. What's with the pressure, why they want me to break? I'm a bomb waiting, can't you see the quake? So I'm shouting out loud, yeah, I'm taking a stand. With every single word, I'm reclaiming my land. Fucking caring fucking sucks, that's why I don't give two fucks. No fucks given, I'm rising up like a phoenix from the muck. Plot twist in the story, I'm the one they hate, but I'm living on my terms and there ain't no debate. What's with the pressure, why they want me to break? I'm a bomb waiting, can't you see the quake? So I'm shouting out loud, yeah, I'm taking a stand. With every single word, I'm reclaiming my land. Fucking caring fucking sucks, that's why
The morning drink champions, battery X, in different flavors, lemon, lime, and cherry.
from the muck. Plot twist in the story, I'm the one they hate, but I'm living on my terms and there ain't no debate.
All right, we are back. Happy, what is it? Is it Wednesday today? Yep,
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
Wednesday. And also, too, I knew the mic was hot. I was just giving an advertisement for that battery acid you drink. So don't be trying to shush me. Yeah, you know I was doing. I was like, battery acid. This was like,
It's delicious, man. My cup of coffee. What are you talking about?
oh my God. And you got the big jumbo. You got the big jumbo cup. With that, with that right there, that leads to some. You got some funny news for us, bro.
This is
You watch you
the
drink that battery acid.
XXL cup, man. I actually went in today. I said, hey, so I see that you all have like a, you can refill your large cup or whatever for like $1.50. And I said, so since I take this cup home with me, like if I bring it back, can I just refill it and get the discount on some Mountain Dew?
What you would? He was like, yeah. He's like, well, how can we help you today, sir? Yeah, go ahead and give me that that K kettle cup. What's that? 139 ounce? Yeah, I'll take that one.
little dog, you said he heard what you were watching, man. He heard it bleed through. You need to turn that stuff off in between breaks. Come on now.
Okay, you know what? I didn't have. There was no hot mic. Oh, it's like you're drinking battery acid. Oh, okay. See, hey, there was no extra, and there was no extracurricular activities during that break. So okay.
Speaking about watching stuff, I don't know if you, and I know we're still kind of on sports. I meant to cover this a minute ago. Apparently, it's blown up. I saw it all over the internet this morning. But did you catch that Miami Indiana game at all?
No, I saw Michael Irvin acting a fool. But
okay.
No.
All right. Well, apparently during the national championship game, the camera crew of ESPN flashed to a member in the in the audience or in the crowd there that was cheering for fans, and some people are up in arms about it, saying that they shouldn't have showed her. It's mattress actress, what was it? Abella Danger, I think is her name. But she was there, and
Okay,
they,
so
huh?
you talking about a corn? You talking about a corn
Yeah, that's
star?
what I said, man. Mattress actress.
So they have regular lives too.
Right, that's what I mean. A lot of people were saying, they're like, so what? She's allowed to go to a game. Like, what is the big deal? It's not like not like she was doing anything. She's in the crowd. She's cheering on her team. She graduated from the University of Miami with a degree in like psychology, they said, or something. So, but there's a whole other group of people that are saying, well, yeah, but she's an adult film star. I guess apparently she shouldn't be shown on TV. I don't know. I don't care. Hey, whatever. She's just trying to cross over into mainstream. A lot of them have.
Yeah, but I mean, that is smooth. I mean, look, the profession is so highly taunted that they're adding an extra tax on it in Florida.
Right? The syntax.
Hey, wait a minute. What was the game? What's the game in Florida?
Huh?
Where was the game at? I didn't pay attention. I'm so sorry. Where was the net?
It was in Florida. It was in Miami. Yeah. See?
Okay, so you are. Hey, that's just like you go to the zoo. If there's a woman is attacked by a bear, what would happen? She was trying to take pictures of the bear and fell in. Okay, you're in entrapment. They encasement. So once you become in the encasement, hey, whatever happens after that is your fault, not theirs. You happen to go out to Miami. Story in the story. That's it.
Right. Well, hey, man, let's turn to some good news. This actually kind of feel good news. A 12-year-old boy in England is being recognized for his bravery after he saved his mom's life in an extremely frightening experience on the road. Zach Howells came to the rescue of his mother, Nicola Crump, after she lost consciousness while driving with her foot still on the gas pedal of their car. The preteen took control of the steering wheel and guided their vehicle onto a grassy area to stop it before immediately calling emergency personnel for assistance. Zach and his mom were not injured during the incident, and a month later, the boy was awarded Police Chief Constable Richard Cooper's commendation for his heroic actions. So, man, what a good story. I mean, what a way, a young child like that to see an emergency happening, His mom just lost consciousness while driving. The car is gaining speed and, man, snapped right into action and took care of the issue. And, yeah, seriously, I saw you give him a round of applause. Seriously, huge applause to him. Probably helped save his mom's life along with his own.
And you know what? And you hear stories about this all the time about kids like calling 911 for their parent. My mom's having a seizure.
Right.
There's one story about a kid who remembered to stick the spoon in his mom's mouth to stop her from swallowing her tongue. There's another kid, his mom had slipped and fell or something like that, and she was unconscious. And I'll be honest, we talk all the time about how the next generation is kind of, but to have these stories, this is what makes it so worthwhile of having children. Stuff like this is like also. It's awesome. And so reversed from the one kid who had a problem with his mom and left her at the store when he went back home with the car to his dad.
Right. So moving along here, man. This one, you just can't help but laugh at this. This is from our Canadian neighbors. Canadian influencer Julia Ain, A-I-N. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She's made it famous as being a influencer because she's a bit chesty, man. She's got some added things up top there. So, anyways,
testicles?
Right. Well, she applied for a coveted U.S. visa. It's meant for artists with extraordinary ability. She submitted for the coveted U.S. visa a video of herself housing pastrami in a low-cut shirt while asking a sultry question. Her application was granted, making her one of about 20,000 people allowed in the country in 2024 on an O-1B visa. Says,
are you serious?
Yep, says, yes, that video was submitted to the U.S. government. 25-year-old Ain proudly told the Times of London, maybe my extraordinary talent is just that I have really big boobs. Says, AIM is not the only social media siren to slip into the country on the O1B. A visa initially conceived as a way to keep prolific talent John Lennon from being deported to England in 1972, and officially adopted in 1990 to bring foreigners with an extraordinary ability in the arts into the U.S. But the last 10 years have seen fewer generational artistic talents applying for the O1B, and more people who shake their stuff on the internet, namely OnlyFans stars and other scantily clad creators. Says this space has evolved with the times, says immigration lawyer Michael Wildis, whose father helped keep Lennon in the county and himself secured O1 visas for the likes of Sinead O'Connor and Boy George. We had these iconic clients, and then over time we started doing old visas for esports players, and now influencers and OnlyFans and other kinds of electronic stars. So, there you go, man. Make it famous in OnlyFans, and then you can come live in the U.S. on a visa because you're an extraordinary talent.
Yeah, that is hilarious. It's like she sent the way they describe it. She sent in a sultry pastrami housing, low blouse cut. Yeah, I mean the whole description sounds steamy as hell. So I just imagine a bunch of little horny old guys being. Let's go. They got the clipboard, up there. Let's see you can. Hold on. No, not him. No, not him. Wait, oh yeah, you let her in. Yeah, they checked her shit twice. Hey,
I gotta figure out a way to get this picture up there, man, or something. I wish y'all could see it. She doesn't look bad. She's definitely chesty, but I don't know if that counts as an extraordinary talent. But
I think when you said housing pastrami, that was her talent.
Right.
Yes, that was her talent. Housing pastrami was a talent, bro. So.
That's wrong. Let's do some of this. Take it away, Luke.
Listen up now, I'll tell you a story. Without a doubt, it's kinda gory. It's the worst news you could ever hear. Things just like this make you fear. Lying lunch on a dumb guy's knee, or a big hard fuck drowning somebody. Why you laughing? Why you laughing? This shit ain't funny. What? This shit ain't funny. This shit ain't funny. What? Stop laughing.
Sometimes.
This shit ain't funny. What? This shit ain't funny. This shit ain't funny. What? So stop laughing.
All right, man. You know the rules. This shit ain't funny, according to Luke. So don't be laughing at all now or anything. All right.
Okay, but here's the thing. Since I always laugh at these stories, we have to have something to where we are going to come up with something because I try not to laugh. I promise I will not laugh. Go ahead. I got you.
A heartbroken British dog owner allegedly saw red and stabbed her estranged husband after he revealed he had euthanized her two cherished rescue dachshunds. Dachshunds, I'm sorry. Claire Bridger, 64, stood trial for attempted murder after allegedly stabbing her husband of nearly 40 years, Keith Bridger, in the chest and abdomen during a visit to his Norfolk home on July 17th. After he told her to put down their pups. Claire, a registered school nurse, testified in Norwich Crown Court earlier this month that she struggled to cope with the separation in the months leading up to the attack and was prescribed medication, took time off work, and was pushed over the edge when she discovered the dogs were dead. She told the court she suffered temporary amnesia due to a combination, I'd use that story too, due to a combination of stress and alcohol, that she saw red after learning the couple's beloved dachshunds had been put to sleep. The mother of the two said she never intended to kill Keith, but admitted she intended to cause him harm. Prosecutors said the couple adopted one rescue dog in March 2020, shortly before the COVID-19 lockdown, and another approximately a year later. The stabbing occurred after about a year after the couple separated, with the dogs remaining in Keith's care. However, after the breakup, Keith was unable to keep the pets, described as having behavioral issues at his one-bedroom home, And after failed attempts to rehome them, he decided to have them put down. Claire said one of her daughters urged her to return home, warning the dogs would otherwise have to be put down because they were difficult to care for. Keith ultimately decided to euthanize the pups. I thought it was nonsense. I thought that they would never put the dogs down no matter what, Claire said in court. There was no need. I thought it was a demand to make me come home. So.
Okay, look, I didn't laugh.
Yeah.
It wasn't funny, but she stabbed him, right?
Oh yeah, she straight up said, man, I didn't want to kill him. I just wanted to injure him.
I don't want to kill him. I just want to injure him.
Right.
You stabbing somebody. How in the hell? Hey, I don't know, bro. That story is kind of wild because it is like why do people do pets like kids? It's like they divorce and then the kid, oh, we got the kids and the dogs this weekend, so he just put them down. So the question is, why didn't she just come back and get them?
Tactical says, look at those dance moves. Got Arkansas written all over it. You do belong here, bro.
Oh, the moves! Hey, my coach. It was Luke's song that broke me out. Like, hey, you know. So my coworker pastor, he's like, what? He stopped. He's like, what the hell are you doing? He can't hear Luke's music, so he can't. So I'm at the job. Nobody can hear us. So I'm at the job doing all this stuff. So the only thing people say is be talking to myself, doing all this here. And I work at a rental company. So people are coming through the window like, okay, hold on, wait, what the hell is? So I'm this weird talk to myself guy right now because of your ass on this podcast. Yeah, thanks, Rich. I appreciate you.
No problem, man. I appreciate you. Hey, so South Carolina special education teacher who was crowned 2025 Teacher of the Year at her charter school was recently arrested after she was accused of punching a child. Yeah, you heard me right.
Okay,
Aaron Wheeler, 34, was charged with unlawful child neglect for allegedly striking the child on November 27th, according to the arrest records. Wheeler, a teacher at South Carolina Whitmore School in Columbia, allegedly chased the child into a bathroom and continued punching them in the forehead and upper body as the victim attempted to defend themselves by blocking the blows. Police say the victim sustained bruising on their arms from blocking the punches. Authorities noted the alleged assault did not occur on school grounds. Says Wheeler, where else did it occur then? I mean, why was she like, all right, hang on.
Wait, how do they know that they went to the... Okay, go ahead, Rich.
Right, that's what I'm trying to say. The victims, says Wheeler appeared in Lexington County Court last week where a judge set her bond at $2,500 and issued a no-contact order between her and the victim. The victim's mother, who was not identified, blasted the court's decision for handing the teacher what she described as a low bond. Charter school officials said they are aware of the allegations, but emphasized the incident did not involve any of their students. Well, then what is going on? Where did it happen? Says the school which educates...
Hell?
What's up?
What the hell, Rich?
Yeah, I'm trying to find out because, man, it like, what, she just chased a kid down? Were they at the local Walmart and he was like, hey, what's up, miss? And she's like, don't talk to me out here.
And she hit him with that. She was jumping over carts.
Right?
Okay, here's the thing. Before you even go any further, see, now I got questions. Because the way they broke that down, there's a lot of crap missing. What if she was stopping a bully? Or what if something else was going on that they're not? This is so weird. It's not their school, not their kid. So she went to a random damn Walmart and whooped the kid's ass in the bathroom.
What was that?
She went to a random Walmart and just whooped the kid's ass in the bathroom.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. It says I'm not seeing here. I think there might be more to this because it says here at the bottom of it. It says Wheeler said her passion for education began in high schools where teachers inspired her to pursue the profession. She chose to specialize in special education because her older sister was born deaf. Says I often saw how differently she was treated when we were in public, and that did not sit well with me. I just wanted people to understand that there was not anything wrong with my sister. She just could not hear. Exceptionalities do not make a person helpless, less intelligent, or unworthy of respect. It still doesn't say what happened exactly, but yeah, apparently she She chased the kid. I'm thinking somebody was saying something and maybe it just sent her over the edge or something. I don't know.
Maybe, and also I'm thinking too, they were special ed and everything.
Right.
I thought that too. It's like once you said that kind of hit me, bro. Okay, I got to real quick. I'm watching TV, and I swear this is no knock. He's gonna kill me, but I swear I see Patrick. So I want you to check this out. There's a guy on here who's just like Patrick.
Oh, it does, man, a little bit. That's crazy. I was gonna say, oh, did the blocks finally air?
So you tell Patrick we got a chance to see him this morning. I was like, is that Patrick on TV? Damn, he's everywhere.
Tactical says you need to spin the wheel for laughing a minute ago.
Hey, okay. Now we got to come up with something. If you already know my thing, I'm not yet. You already know my thing. I told Rich what I would and wouldn't do. So we had to but yeah, we had to come with something me laughing because I try not to laugh at the stories, but sometimes they are way over the top,
Dude,
bro.
you're
They are
supposed
way
to.
over the top.
That's the joy of it. We say they're not funny, but usually they are. So,
That
man,
is
well,
not
you'd
making
mentioned
me
it there at the top of the show. Coming down to the end of the show here, but I know we want to take a minute and kind of speak to the people directly. You and I, we've had a lot of things really thrown on our plate over the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
Turkey said, y'all ain't ever whooped a random kid in Walmart 2 to 3 times. I get a tip from the mama. But we are working on a lot of things. I've noticed that the wheel has been brought back up. I did reach out to Tactical yesterday, and I told him, look, man, even if you don't want to do it, Ontario, I am going to bring back the wheel of pain. We're going to have some special things going on with it, ways to make it happen outside of just, the normal. But yeah, we're going to bring that back. We are returning to a consistent schedule. Apologies for yesterday. I missed it. But we are going to start running Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. guaranteed. On days that are holidays or non-school days, man, we'll roll from 7 to 9. We're still going to do the nighttime Friday show. I think a lot of people enjoy that. I think it's growing and it'll catch on. But wanted to let everybody know that you can count on, you can mark it in your calendar, Monday through Friday from 8 to 9. At least I will be here. I'm sure you'll be here also, Ontario, to do the show and entertain everybody. So be sure to keep spreading the word, everybody. We love you. Thank you so much for all your support. I know you had a few things that you wanted to say to Ontario, but I also did just want to apologize to everybody. We didn't forget about you. It's not that you're not valued. You are. We love everybody's input and opinions. And if you guys have any ideas on different things we can do or things that maybe we forgot about that you'd like to see come back, just ways to improve the show, please reach out anytime and let me know. And again, we apologize. Everything kind of went balls to the wall crazy, for lack of a better term. Right off the bat, we were doing the pop-up episode, and right in the middle of the stream, it cut out completely. It shut us off. That was because some things lapsed in the handoff between Patrick and myself, and so we needed to get those all back online. So we are back online fully. We are at 100%, and with that 100%, it's time to return back to the daily show. So Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 a.m., guaranteed for sure, we'll be here with Rich and the people. So what did you have to say, Ontario?
And also, we're going to continue on Wednesdays. 2 Ball Guys, not going to forget that. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. I love doing that podcast and what we're going to do, we're going to make sure that the 2 podcasts differentiate from each other.
Right.
Rich and the People is going to be back to the old formula, back to give you guys the good stories, the comedy, the satire, and the 2 Ball Guys will give you some more serious stories. We'll have a little gimmicky stuff here and there, but we're going to be more serious because our audience is a little bit different. Also, me and Rich are going to start, we're going to a think tank. We would love anybody, especially members of the tribe, the tribalists, to give us your ideas on, right now, me and Rich are going to go into the aspect of we're doing this here now so that we don't have to work for anyone else again but ourselves. I don't know if, that's how I feel about it. I'm trying to get that mentality into Rich right here that we can parlay this into something where we can actually be successful doing this and won't have to worry about punching nobody else's time clock. So that's where we're at now. We got ideas in the think tank. If you guys have any ideas, also Turkey, I will talk to you about the wheel, and I have to tell Turkey why this. I'm so adamant about the wheel. I think he gets it, but I did express that to Rich some things. But yeah, guys, I'm down for the long haul. I want to say I appreciate also too everybody that was on my live the other day, and also have been seeing my posts. I want to say I appreciate everybody that's reached out. I won't give any names, but there's certain people in the tribe that literally reached out to me, and I just appreciate it so much that I have people here like that. And I told Rich, I use the word very, very rarely because I've always got beat up bad with it. But I actually told Rich he's my friend, and that's a big
Aww.
commitment for me. Oh, shut up.
I love you too, bro. Tactical says sponsors. Yes, we are working on that. Of course, if you know anybody
Yes.
that would like to sponsor us, it's super affordable. We've got different levels of packages, pretty much for any budget out there. Have them reach out to myself or Ontario. We'd be glad to talk with you about it. We definitely have some sponsors already. One of our sponsors, who I love greatly, he got us this camera that you're looking at right now, is Woodall, Mike Woodall, with Mike's Smoke Salt Seasonings. And man, I know you just love to tell us about. Oh, all right, hang on.
Wait a minute. Now, this is a Mike Smoke Salt Seasoning moment. Have you ever been in situations where you're at a barbecue and that meat just doesn't taste right? The potato salad is potato salad, the rice is ricing, the chips are chipping, but the meat's not meating. So what you got to do is you got to get that Mike Salt Seasoning, smoke style. You know why? Because once you put that on your meat, it gives that panache and that je ne sais quoi that has been missing. So next time you go to a barbecue, make sure your ribs is ribbing and your meat is meating by adding Mike's Smoke Salt Seasoning.
There you go, man. Get it now while you can on Etsy. Plenty of options out there, man, and really try it out. I can't name a single bad thing about it, neither can anybody that I know, man. Everybody loves trying that.
It's funny. Everybody we tell about that, they taste it's like, dude, I've had that season. Oh my God. It's like, no, seriously, that season is like that. By the way, Mike, I need a reload.
We all need. I'm about due for a reload too. In fact, I was with Dad's After Dark the other night. They had some outlawed, cut up some deer meat and cooked it up, made little nuggets and seasoned it with Mike's Smoke Salt Seasoning, man, and it was.
Which ones y'all use?
I think he used the green one on it. I'm not 100% sure, but
okay.
The chili lime seasoning, man, it was delicious. So, Tactical said the wheel is here in my office. Let's get it. Yep, we need to find a way to get it here, so we can get it to the studio. But yeah, let's definitely work on that, Tactical. Y'all, as always, please keep sharing. Please keep posting. Please keep letting all your friends know. Take their mornings back with Rich and the people. We'll see you all tomorrow for more Ontario. You be safe out there, man. We will see you later, bro.
Don't forget tonight, 8 p.m. Central, 2 ball guys.
You got it. All right, we'll see you later, everybody. Have a good one. Be safe.
We off the air, Rich.